What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome back today to another FIFA 17 predictions video. And today we're going to be looking at 5 players that I think could be absolutely OP as hell on FIFA 17. And all 5 of these players are players that I think are going to be pretty affordable, and you can get them at the start of the game, more importantly. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. Once again, the cards have been created by Bill City 11. A link to his Twitter and YouTube will be in the description down below. However, these are no longer concept cards. The cards that you'll see are the cards that you actually get for winning things like the Squad Builder Challenge, the Foot Champions. Those card, the special cards that are now officially, they're like official. They're officially going to be in FIFA 17 basically. But all these players are from the Premier League. If you want to see another one of these videos around a different league, or some more Premier League players maybe, because that's the league I know best, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see. Like I said already, leave a big thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you're new around here. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into this. So lads, we're going to kick things off with Abel Hernandez, a player that is currently pretty OP on FIFA as it is, but there's a big game changer this time around, and that is that, of course, he is now in the Premier League. Had a fantastic season with Hull City last year. This year, because of his last season being so good, I think he's going to get a gold card. And by the way, the ratings you're seeing, these aren't confirmed. These are just like rough predictions. Don't read too much into them. The strengths of the cards are what you need to be paying attention to, because that's where the strengths are going to lie with the card, in my opinion. And the first, like I say, Abel Hernandez just sums up everything that he's always so OP about a striker on FIFA. He's going to be quick, he's going to have semi-decent shooting, and he's going to have decent dribbling as well. 3 things there that just always mean that a player, particularly at the top end of the pitch, is going to be OP as hell. Another positive with Abel Hernandez as well is the fact that he's pretty goddamn tall. I think he's 6'1" or 6'2", so not only has he got the pace, he's going to have decent shooting, he's going to have decent dribbling, he's also going to have the height. He's almost going to be like a mini, low-rated Aubameyang next year on FIFA, in my opinion. Going to be an absolute star, and like I say, because he's going to be a low gold, because he's not playing for the best team in the league, no offence to Hull, I think he's going to be going for pretty goddamn cheap. The next player that we're looking at is a player that has had a lot of controversy going around him over the last couple of days because of his Twitter account, and that is Burnley's own Demarai Gray. Another player that absolutely tore it up in the Championship last season, and once again, very similar to Abel Hernandez. I can see him getting an upgrade to a gold card this year, and it's very similar to Hernandez once again in the fact that he's going to have incredible pace. Not quite as good as dribbling as Hernandez, I don't think, but his shooting's probably getting a little bit better. Got a bit more physicality about him, although he's not quite as tall as Hernandez. He's just got incredible pace. Again, his informs and special cards this year on FIFA are unreal. Just got to take that card, put it into the Prem. It is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Again, a player with lots of pace, very decent shooting, and he's going to be going for dirt cheap because he's a low-rated gold. And Demarai Gray, going to be a monster, lads. We're coming in at number 3, lads, with another Gray. This time, Demarai Gray plays for Leicester City. Left winger, had an absolute... Well, actually, he didn't do that much last season, but he broke onto the scene. And I think, again, I don't think he's going to quite be a goal player, but because of his performances last season for Leicester and for Birmingham before that, I think it was Birmingham that he was at, I think he's going to get an upgrade to a high-rated silver. And he's going to be very similar, this Demarai Gray, I think that's how you say his name. I think he's going to be very similar to how Michael Antonio was on FIFA this year. He's not quite as strong, but he's going to have pace to burn. He's going to have the 4-star skill moves and potentially the 4-star weak foot as well, in my opinion. And that means, I mean, he's going to be decent into. You're going to be cutting onto that stronger foot, skilling inside. What more could you want from a winger than pace, dribbling, and those 4-star skills? Again, he's another one. Could be a little bit more expensive because he's a silver card, but I still think he's going to be relatively cheap, and he's going to be an absolute monster in FIFA 17, in my opinion. The penultimate player in today's OP players on FIFA 17, lads, is a well-known name on the OP scene. This man has tore it up on FIFA for absolutely probably 2 or 3 years now at least, and that man is Ahmed Musa, however you say his name, not quite sure, but I mean, what more needs to be said? Ahmed Musa, absolute monster in the Russian league in the past. He's moved to the Premier League. Absolute pace to burn this guy's got. He's going to have a decent finish on him. 4-star skills. He is going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be like having Doumbia back in the Premier League again, because I think Doumbia's left, but like unreal. Like probably the #1 most OP player in the Premier League next year as far as strikers are concerned, in my opinion, because if FIFA's have the past anything to go by, this guy has got it all. He's going to be incredibly weavy and agile, incredibly quick, decent finish, 4-star skills. He's ticking all the boxes. He is going to be an absolute monster. The one thing I would say, I think he's probably going to be a little bit more expensive than the other ones I've mentioned, purely because of his reputation as being an OP player, but still, when you get him, he is going to be a tank. And the final player that we're looking at in today's OP Players Countdown, lads, is Leroy Sane, a player that potentially might be a little bit more expensive again than the previous ones we've mentioned. Probably going to have the 4-star skills. He only had 3-star this year. There's a few people that have wanted to get 5-star skills for him, but I don't think he's going to get 5. He's probably going to get 4, but he's a big money move. He's gone to Man City, so that means he's probably going to cost a few more coins next year to begin with, at least. He'll soon come down in price, but he's going to have a decent price to begin with. But still, look at the potential stats he's going to have. Probably a little bit higher rated than the previous players that we mentioned, but 4-star skills potentially, incredible pace, again very tall, cutting in onto that stronger foot, I believe, and he is just going to be an absolute monster. In my opinion, he's going to very much be like Memphis Depay has been last season on FIFA for Man United, but on the opposite wing for Man City, because he's a player that's got pace to burn. He's going to have a great finesse shot, in my opinion. He's got that so good. He's got such a good finesse shot on FIFA 6, and hopefully that carries over. He's going to have the 4-star skills. He's going to be powerful because of his height. He is going to be an absolute monster on that right-hand side of midfield. Definitely one of those you can get relatively early on. Probably going to set you back a little bit, but he's soon going to drop if you don't get him straight away, and you could definitely get better in the long run. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, Leroy Sane going to be an absolute tank on FIFA next year, in my opinion. And that just about wraps up this, lads. So you can see the 5 players that we've looked at on the screen there. We looked at Abel Hernandez, we looked at Andre Gray, Demarai Gray, we looked at Ahmed Musa, and then we've looked at Leroy Sane. They're the first 5 that we're opening up with. If you want to see more of these, lads, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on the video, like I said at the start. Let me know in the comment section what league you want to see, any suggested players for people that you think could be OP next year. Love to hear them, and if you want it enough, I will do another episode on this, another video on it. Not really an episode, it's not a series, but if you want to see more, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Big shout out to Bill City once again for doing the cards for me. Absolutely awesome job he's done. Like I said, lads, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great night. I will speak to you all in the next video, which I think is probably going to be on Thursday. So I'll see you in that one, lads. Have a good night. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games, and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off, and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids, and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like and subscribe button to support the channel that keeps running. It takes 1 second, like it's free, it costs nothing. Peace.